Every veterinary surgeon has a problem of dealing with the delicate situation that arises when a much-loved pet dies, the disposal of the remains. Now, few pet owners can arrange to have their pet buried in their own back garden, but for many, the only course of action is to have their pet buried in a mass grave at a site provided by the local council. And this is undignified, and it can hurt the feelings of a recently bereaved owner whose memories of their pet is special. Here in County Antrim, they have found a solution to the problem: a crematorium for pets.
If you lose a person, everybody understands. It's sort of accepted that you're upset. If you lose an animal, some people do understand, some people don't. Being able to cremate it, I think, gives you a more fitting end for it than possibly leaving it in a black plastic bag somewhere, or, you know, whatever the alternatives are. So it's probably a formal arrangement, actually, for a send-off, and people like the idea of that they've seen the animal through right to the end.
He deserved this sort of dignified treatment. He'd been a very good pet. He didn't sort of deserve being, as Tony's already said, he was very large, and we're not very big. Two of us perhaps could not have handled him. Maybe would have had to get a third person involved. And I think the whole thing sort of started to get a bit messy, and a bit sort of getting him home here and out of the car and everything. You know, and he deserved that to be sort of go to sleep, and then Mrs. Ingram pick him up, nice and clean and civilised.
When we decided that the time was appropriate to have him put to sleep, he'd had 3 operations at sort of 6-7 week intervals in the previous 3 or 4 months. So I was used to seeing him being put to sleep, you know, with the injection, and then falling asleep, and I would leave and collect him that evening. The difference this time was that I knew I was not going back to collect him. But he did go to sleep, and I was with him right to the end. And whenever I came away to leave him, although he was sleeping, he was still alive. I knew I wasn't going back to collect him. I knew he would be dead within the hour, but I never actually saw him dead. And I found that very helpful. And then I knew that he would be going off for the cremation, and I would have no worries about the physical problems of disposing of a large dog, which are significant.
The basic cremation fee is £20 for anything up to sort of maybe Cocker Spaniel size. Something about Labrador size is £25. And then caskets are £8 to £10. And the garden plaques are £10.
Whenever Mrs. Ingram first said to me, would you like us to scatter the ashes on the garden of remembrance, or would you like to have them? I immediately said, oh, we want to have them. When I think about it, that's a funny thing to say, you want to have him, because it's not him. It's his ashes. Maybe it's because that mentally, because he's still here. It's not so bad. I still miss him an awful lot. And I go out there and you open the door to where his ashes are, and you go to lift something out, and you automatically say, hi, Cesare. It's a nice sunny morning, I'll leave the door open, let the sun shine on you. Maybe that's the best part of it, John.
The memories are still there?
Yes, It's just the feeling that he's there. And at least he heard me.